Happens if Donald Trump successfully gets rid of income tax. If Congress drops income tax and switches to a tariff-based system, we're looking at the biggest economic explosion in probably 30 some odd years. Think about it. Your paycheck, instantly fatter. Businesses scaling overnight, and investments are through the roof. You see, right now, the government eats about 20 to 30% of every dollar you make before you even see it. But with this in place, that's gone. You just gave yourself a $30,000 raise without lifting a finger. What happens when millions of Americans suddenly have extra cash? They buy more, invest more, and build more wealth. Imagine running a company and never stressing over payroll taxes. No more FICA headaches, no more IRS taking a chunk before you even see profits. Instead, that money fuels growth, bigger teams, better infrastructure, and limitless scalability. Some of y'all are thinking about offshore structures right now, but with this in place, you wouldn't even need that. For high net worth individuals, tax strategy is only half the game. Eliminate income tax? Now the focus shifts to asset protection, trust structuring, and strategic reinvestments. Wealth compounds even faster, and the ones who move fast will build dynasties. Now, whether this really happens or not, that's politics. But for the people who understand the game, the moves are the same. You position yourself now so that when the shift happens, you're untouchable.
Well. So we have Donald Trump, President Donald Trump, attempting to blast through the economic barricade that has blocked American citizens from reaching their highest potential and economic growth. Okay. Donald Trump is attempting to not penalize the American citizens anymore. He's wishing and providing a vehicle to do proper and fair business with offshore countries who look to come into our nation and do business in our nation. Please help me explain, why is it that we as natural born citizens of America must pay the IRS for the work that we have went outside of our house and put in, all right, for America to grow as much as it has been growing. When you go out and you create businesses that will help communities. Communities will be able to work in these establishments and create more wealth for their families. If you constantly tax everybody, tax the businesses, tax all of the residents, you tax everybody. And then when America gets in trouble with some other country in which America must wage a on-the-scenes war or behind-the-scenes covert war, who is paying for that? That's the American citizens that have to pick up that tab. So on top of the high taxes, we must add on more taxes because we now have to fund these wars or whatever America has gotten herself into due to her domestic policies. And this has been going on for years. All right. Trump is basically saying, hey, enough's enough. Teddy Roosevelt was the first one to do it. It worked. Bottom line. The reason why America does not want to go down that pipeline any longer is because the American politicians and the showrunners and them and their families have been reaping the benefits from these twisted policies. Donald Trump wants to turn that around. Turn that around. My goodness, the government even wants to take tax from tips. How do you do that? And they have been doing that. Donald Trump wants to reverse that. I totally concur with this policy. You let me know what you think in the comment section below. Love you all, except for the ones I don't. Peace.